And kind of it's like it's me. What the fuck?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well, played right into his path. Saliba makes the interception. He's in a good... And the shot! And he's done it! The breakthrough strike! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Laval are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bellingham.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Now that is a hefty challenge. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Osimhen. And he's Osimhen! And he nearly went all the way.
Okay, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Now it's Drogba. Yaya Toure. Bellingham. Always looking for that half a chance. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Van der Sar is there, and he can get that clear. Floated through. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And that's definitely not his best. Can he get it through? It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. Robertson. And this is Dembele. And it's made its way to him. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yaya Toure. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Drogba. Yaya Toure. Toure was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Sends it crossfield. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's the chance to counter. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Bellingham. He's in a great position here. And he's away. To Osimhen. Can he finish? They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Laval grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Knocks it out wide. And here's Goulet. He's in space and looking for options. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Robertson. Rice wins the duel this time. Picked out brilliantly. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Goulet is always looking to break lines. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Osimhen. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
It is now time for our special
It's been a decent 45
Please grab a
minutes.
ticket to a
Competitive,
game when
certainly,
you're walking through
and
the
a goal
gates.
each. And that's the second half started. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that's well spotted. Robertson. And this is Dembele. Bellingham. And it's Drogba. Osimhen, very much a man of this moment. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! This time, surely! And again! Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
Alexander-Arnold is eyeing up his options in the middle. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And he's there to clear it. Chooses to go back. Liverpool needing a change of fortune here. And that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And here's Dembele.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cannavaro, and he shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Incoming delivery. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Gallagher actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Not the most accurate pass. Vitinha. Oh, this is a very good run. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rijkaard. And it's Dembele. And Alexander-Arnold. And this is Drogba. Cannavaro. And it's Rijkaard. For Yaya Toure. Over to the left. Played into space out wide. Bellingham can see things, others simply cannot. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Barcola tries to pass it through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Drogba. Under an awful lot of pressure. Drogba has been caught there, it's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Mbappe. Rice is the guilty party there. And he's going to have his name taken. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Final checks on the touchline.
Mbappe.
A change about to occur.
Number 15, Dembele. Number 20, Didier Drogba. Coming on the field, number 14, Rashford.
Calafiori does well to get it back.
Mohamed Salah. Number 18.
And he's had it nicked
Darwin
away.
Núñez.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That is good strength. Oh, what has happened here? Corner. It's their second corner of the game. Rice plays it short. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Lavalois nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Played out wide. Showing good feet. Barcola. Darwin gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Skip. And the shot! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
Volunteers
So
for
what do you
each
take
one.
away? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Neymar, looking for options for movement. Great vision. That's an excellent interception. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. And it's Bergkamp, pinches it off him. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Vitinha. And here's Bergkamp, and he's lost his man here. And the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Bergkamp demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Yaya Toure. Zanetti. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now the delivery. Brilliant save from Alisson! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And it's Drogba. Valverde. Vitinha. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bergkamp looking to add to his goal. Valverde. Tonali. Now it's Drogba. He's through here. Has a shot! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Tonali. Valverde. Tries to pass it through. Bergkamp unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's made its way to him. Tonali. Vitinha plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Yaya Toure. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Dembele. Now that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Liverpool have their second corner now. Terrific header! That's a half-decent try. Oh, easy pickings there.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Haaland picks it up out wide. He's found a way through. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's Tonali. Vitinha. And it's Neymar. Neymar stood his ground strongly. And here's Bergkamp. Lovely bit of skill. Vitinha. Ball driven towards the far post.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Chooses to go cross-field. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Bellingham. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Liverpool have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Vitinha. Now Tonali. Vitinha. Bergkamp. Can he get it through? Neymar. And he's onside. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, he's burst through. Robertson. It's a searching pass. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Brilliant save from Alisson! That was superb goalkeeping.
Alexander-Arnold actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Liverpool get their fourth corner. Dembele! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Tonali. Liverpool still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Strong running down that left flank. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is good alertness. Well, there's a probing ball. Spread out to the left. And it's Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Drogba. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, that's clever. And this is Neymar. And that's been won straight back. Tonali. Now it's Vitinha. He's in a great position here. Shoots! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And it's Robertson. Robertson goes on a charge down the left. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Aimed beyond the defence. Keeper has taken decisive action. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And the finish! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. Hit into the middle. There's the shot! Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Vitinha. Liverpool must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Haaland. And this is Bergkamp. That is a brilliant interception.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And he's had it nicked away. And it's Bergkamp. Now it's Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gabriel. And it's Robertson.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zanetti. A man never lacking in drive or determination. And we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And now, to all members of the crowd,
Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
It's also the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Alexander-Arnold, he's going for goal! Oh, just over.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Cannavaro proves too strong. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Drogba chasing after it. Chips it through. Khan claims comfortably. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Yaya Toure. That has been cut short. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's superb. Yaya Toure. And here's Drogba. That's a lovely, neat pass. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Dembele.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Rashford. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges? Dembele! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Dembele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Mbappe might just make this. Now it's Drogba. Well read, nice interception. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Drogba. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's having a good look here. He's having a go. He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And this is Drogba. Liverpool have it back and can go again. Rijkaard. Liverpool are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. That's really well cleared. Cannavaro. And it's Yaya Toure. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Rashford is onto this. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's Forlan! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Yaya Toure. Picked out brilliant. Mbappe! And The keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Great vision. And this is Forlan. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looking for options for movement. Cannavaro. Oh, there's a probing ball. Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball. That's been cut out, well played. Drogba is onto it in a flash. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Now it's Drogba. Bellingham. Mbappe. They've won a corner. Liverpool have their second corner now. Senegal are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk picks it up from the goal kick. Drogba. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Drogba, can he finish? It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Drogba. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And Yaya Toure! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
He's tried one! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Robertson brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Stood up well to him there. Zanetti.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Now he's off and running. Mbappe.
Indicated.
There's a sharp little ball here. And this is Drogba. Tries to play it through. Now it's Forlan. Pinches it off him. Alexander. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Hello, everybody.
So we reached the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again. So neither side has yet broken through. Forlan goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, that pass isn't the best. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Dembele. And this is Drogba. He's through, now is he in? Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe wins the duel this time. Rashford receives it in a good position here. And he's running through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Real chance! It's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Oh no, what a chance! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That ball looks a good one. And he's away. Shoots! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Senegal find a position of real... Oh, smashing header! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Senegal are looking to play on the count. Bellingham! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Now that looks a decent ball. Gently done. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get it through? He can run onto that. Rijkaard. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Looking to play him in. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And smartly reclaimed. Into the last quarter of an hour. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And this is Drogba. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Drogba. Yaya Toure. Mbappe. Now the delivery. Chance for a shot! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Nicely aimed pass. Tries to thread one through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Good read, needed to be. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he cuts out the supply. No, that's been intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Pings it across. Pass somewhat off target. That has not gone well. De Jong, good driving run. Rijkaard. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Mbappe. And that is a little undercooked.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that will be the final act. Liverpool cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.